Hello, dear friends, and welcome to the world of the International Fab Talks. We are happy to connect with you every single day, irrespective of any of the defects or technicalities or technical snags that we encounter, including a power cut supply. But we are back again, and yes, today we are being joined by a very humble, polite, and a loving guest. A person who's filled with love, compassion, and dedication. He's joining us all the way from a beautiful place called as Gurgaon. That is in India, my dear friends. If you're from the other parts of India or from other parts of the world, you should know that this is a beautiful place in India. Let's welcome Mr. Anil Kumar Goswami. He's here with us. Hello, sir, and welcome to the session.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for taking out time, and thank you for being very patient. And we apologize for the inconvenience to a power cut. Thank you, sir. My dear friends, I take the pleasure to introduce our special guest in detail now. As to who sir is, let me just share his profile. Of course, sir, with your permission, I go ahead and share your profile. Sir is the General Secretary of the Residents Welfare Association, DLF Gurgaon, and a wonderful social activist. Let's see as to what brought him into this beautiful field of serving others, and what is the real personality of our special celebrity and guest. And the youngsters could really learn a lot from all the experiences that Anil sir has had all through these decades. I'd like to introduce sir in a little more beautiful way and go much deeper into his profile. As I already earlier mentioned, sir is Mr. Anil Kumar Goswami. He is 73 years young and very passionate about whatever works he undertakes, any work or projects that he undertakes. And he's happily married with 2 lovely children who are well settled and leading a very active life. He's actually a graduate in engineering and a wonderful postgraduate in management and IT. And he has a certificate in project management as well, and an ISO auditor. He has completed his diploma in Train the Online Trainer. Sir joined as the Sub Divisional Officer through Public Service Commission, served in India and abroad. That is wonderful, sir. And sir retired in a dignified way from the government services during 2008 and was re-employed as Director Operations in a US-based IT firm that is at Hyderabad, and worked for 12 years in Anis India Pvt Ltd till 2020. What a beautiful way to, carry out this beautiful life, giving back so much of yourself, being so active. That's really very nice, sir. Sir became a great social activist and very much interested to connect with people, and till date, sir is very much connected in working on various social projects. Now, sir is working as the General Secretary of, as I earlier mentioned, the Resident Welfare Association and an elected member. Sir's special guru, or the guru that sir follows and abides by his principles, is Shri Arun Subramanium, Brigadier Bhasin S. Sunder Singh ji. Sir always attends his wonderful sessions whenever he gets the opportunity to learn more and to teach others what he learns from these beautiful sessions. That's really nice. Sir loves to interact with people. He is very humble. Trust me, friends, I have been connecting with sir. He's a very humble gentleman, and he loves to associate himself with youngsters, listen to them as well, and at the same time motivate the youngsters, getting to know them and share knowledge with them, and of course feel the presence of one and all. Sir keeps learning, even the micro things that he learns. He would love to share this knowledge and gain knowledge as well. He believes in learning is a continuous process. And sir says it is a myth when he contributes to others. He says that he wants to denote, or he wants to contribute his time in a very fruitful way to keep himself physically and mentally fit. That's what we all need to do. We need to be physically and mentally fit, my dear friends, and that is how we can use our time in a very fruitful way, by connecting with others, networking with others, bonding with others. And sir is very good at this. Sir loves to smile and get back a smile. That's very true. When you smile, you really have to get it back too. That makes you feel extra good. Nevertheless, if nobody smiles at you, but if you give a smile to somebody who cannot smile, that's a blessing in their life. And it makes you feel good that you smiled at somebody who didn't smile back at you too. Sir loves to give respect and get respect as well. That is very true, my dear friends. All of us should aim for that. We should respect others first, then we get it for ourselves too. And sir believes in being humble, and sir believes in not being vindictive, that is not being revengeful at all. Forgive and let go. I really like this. And he says he likes to share his time with others. He's very flexible, as I've already seen this beautiful quality in sir. For the past 1 hour, we had a power shortage, and sir was very patient to wait till the power supply being restored. That shows that sir is very patient, and sir leads a very simple life. To be simple is to be great. And friends, sir believes that he has that beautiful quality to empower others. He wants not only to empower himself, he wants to empower others as well, and never give up. He believes in the principle, don't give up. And he believes also less is more. जितना कम है हमारे पास उतना अच्छा. और सब्र सबसे बड़ी गुण है वो. So believe in patience. And sir says, do not be a copycat, be authentic. You be original. So that is the beautiful thing. I really love that, sir. And he says, believe in your strength and do your best and go on this beautiful spiritual journey and solve all your problems, enjoy life at the same time. And he believes in this beautiful principle of 10 by 90. Now, what is 10 by 90 now? Or 10% and 90%? That we're going to ask, sir, what is this beautiful principle? And he says, be contented. Do not be over greedy or do not be over excited for more and more. Jitna hai usi mein khushi pha le. Bahut achhi baat hai, sir. And sir feels very proud, to be following this beautiful leadership style. It is called as the servant leadership style. One of the best leadership styles in the world, that is service to mankind. That's really nice. And sir also believes early to rise and early to bed and early to rise. Go to sleep early and get up early. That is very difficult for most of the youngsters, including me too. I get up late. I have to learn this from sir. We'll ask him the secret. Controlling diet, sir says. And he says our body is the most precious thing that we have to take care of. And sir says walking is very important. He loves it and he does that every day. And he says do your best to give yourself or tap out the full potential from your own inner being and spare time for entertainment, spend time with your beautiful family, and you will really build a beautiful world around you. Every day is a celebration. Every day is a celebration. If someone throws a stone at you, or if someone hurts you in any way, what is the reply of our celebrity and guest, my dear friends? For you and for me, it is, you don't throw back the stone. Give them beautiful flowers in return. You could give them a bunch of flowers, or you could just put your head down and walk away and let things be, as it is. Don't hurt them back. If they hurt you, you don't hurt them. You be more polite with your beautiful words. So, agar pattar feke, to usko phool ke roop mein bait kar de. Sir, I'm really so glad that you have such a beautiful profile. Is umar mein bhi aap itne sab kuch, you have this egoless feeling. We have seen many people, if they have reached a certain stage, they've attained a certain level, they start developing a lot of ego. And you're one person, very down to earth. Thank you very much, sir. I've been sharing your profile in a very brief way, but we'd all love to know, Anil ji kaun hai? Who is the real Anil ji? Everyone would love to know. We could have it in Hindi and as well as in English.
Thank you very much for, I just appreciate for your introduction. I am really humbled. So yes. My name Anil Goswami, as you introduced me. I am a graduate engineer. I passed out in 1973. So then I joined government service through commission, and after serving, so I joined at Hyderabad in one of the IT company. In between, I also served as in abroad also. So this is in short. So but when I was going to retire, so I thought in our time there was no IT, especially in those where we are working, there was no computer. I started learning just 2 years before, just to keep myself, accepted by the youngsters also, because when we talk to them, if you are not agile enough, if you are not active enough, especially knowledge-wise, so you are ignored also. Just to remain connected with them, I started learning IT, and then I did my 2 courses, post-graduation in IT and post-graduation in management before I retired, and that gave me little edge.
Yes, sir.
Along with my administrative service, plus technical service, plus little technical knowledge in IT also. I was taken in Hyderabad as director IT by one of the US company. So they simply asked me how much salary I would get. I told them very humbly, this salary is not my consideration. Whatever you want to offer,
yes,
you give me. I want to keep myself, and whatever I want to contribute for the youngster, I will do it. This is how I started again my second inning. Now, after finishing second inning, when the company is closed down there, so just before COVID, I have come back to my hometown. So I have, connected with the people.
yes, sir.
And now I was elected as general secretary for the association for the last 1.5 years. I am contributing whatever little I can do. So I am connected with them and with the residents also, because with my technical background also with the water, that was my subject. So I am trying to help them in water power upgradation and
Yes, sir.
all other issues, whatever I can. Thank you very much.
Yes. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. That's really very nice. We'd like to know, like, how was your first journey when you entered the office, the government services and all of that? How did you feel when you were selected for this beautiful contribution towards the government of India, where you had to work?
You see, when in our time, when we joined the service, there was no facilities like this. There was no AC rooms. It used to be very, very humble places, like small villages were there. We were trained there, and we started doing the survey work. In the morning we would carry a bottle of water at our back, with a small bag, and then we used to move down in the morning hours, and just at the closing time, we will uh, with a small matchbox, we will lighten it and see the last reading during survey and come back. So during daytime, there was no lunch or anything because the facilities were not there. We were mostly working almost 8 to 10 hours at a stretch. Only we could get a little cup of tea and we could carry little sandwich, whatever we could. At that time, we were bachelors at that time. And I can tell you a small, little very interesting story. And we had kept our cook at one place. Two officers were staying there. One day in the evening, when we were coming back, rather in the afternoon, we were very hungry, and on the way there was small shop, tuck shop. So he was serving, then some pronta. Do you understand? Some chapatis and pronta. He was serving us, and 2-3 times when we took us, so we asked them, these chapatis and these things, they are very familiar, like our house cook, he makes it. So after a couple of days, when he became very familiar and friendly with us, so he told us, and he didn't know our house. He said, can you see that house? He pointed out. So he said, that was our house. He said that cook, he every day cooks a lot of prota, a lot of chapatis, and he gives to me. And we had been taking from our cooked house those chapatis in that shop and paying him and coming back. So this is how we were leading at that time that life, because there were no hotels. It was at the border of the Haryana, at the border of Haryana and Rajasthan. So those facilities like these days, they were not there at all. You could find only a small place. There was no facility of water. Water tank used to come, and it used to be detached at the railway station. Then our people would go there and they have water from there, and they would supply to us. This was at that time, development at that time in most of the places here in Haryana. It was like this. It was totally a dry area. There was no water here. So this is how, and the office was also not like IT offices. So it was very, very small houses were there. In that we just made our shelter type small offices, and we were working almost 12 hours a day just for the development of the town. This is how we started. I started my journey as a civil engineer.
So,
as I told, as a Sub Divisional Officer, and most of the work we were given was doing survey, making topography, and then putting up at site and making the canal system. This is what we were doing at that time.
yes, sir.
And I was also in abroad also for a couple of years. Same work I was doing.
Because which country, sir? Which country?
Nigeria. All the barren areas, they were handed over to us, and we converted them into orchards and all, cultivated land. We changed them, we transformed them from barren land to, and then we were feeling so happy when we go after 1 year. We used to see a lot of vegetables and flowers. in that land, which was totally barren 1 year before. Thank you.
Excellent, excellent, sir. That's really nice. So you've also been to a foreign country, and that is Nigeria, and you said you've transformed the barren lands to, fruitful gardens. That's really nice.
Yes.
Dear sir, like, what kind of stress, apart from the stress and the challenges that you faced in your services during your services with the government, is there any other challenge that you faced with regard to transfers, or are there any other challenges apart from ESD?
My wife did, when I got married, she was BA, and she wanted to do service also. And at that time, for B.Ed people, it was not difficult to get service. And then because of my transfer after every 2 years, so she sacrificed, she couldn't do any job because we wanted to stay at the same headquarters. So almost I was getting, during my 35 years service, after 2 years, like army people, we were getting our posting from one place to another place. So that was a big challenge. And we were relocating our 2 kids also, we were relocating them also. And similarly in Nigeria also, one son was born there. My daughter was there. She was 6 months old when I went in that age. And I went at a very young age, And the advantage was through Nigeria, when I was coming home, almost the whole world I saw it. On the way, I was going left and right, I was rerouting my ticket. And then we used to see a number of countries like UK we saw, and all European countries we saw. We saw all also Gulf countries, the eastern side, Singapore and other places. That was the advantage. Whatever little money we were saving at that time, the salaries were not much like these days. But whatever we were saving, we were just spending on our own. We were just seeing more and more countries. We thought at this young age, better to spend and have more and more exposure also. And that gave me a lot of advantage also, because that helped me to get me posted in Haryana Bhavan also. I was chief licensing officer there also, doing a lot of job for IAS officers, for the government people, for the ministers also.
Yes, that's really very nice.
Also, so I was doing licensing, going to World Bank, I was going to PM office, because I got a lot of confidence when I used to go abroad also at that young age. And then later on, I went on getting promotion, and I was posted in Delhi also. I was supplying the whole water to Delhi also as an executive engineer.
Yes.
And then as a super engineer, I was having the control of certain projects also. The town where I am living, the first project, what it was made for drinking water supply, I was a part of that project. So I was conceived that project. I was one of the person who conceived it. For almost, at that time, they thought the population is 10 lakh. Now the population is going to be 35 lakhs in this town. So we designed the project, and that water we are getting now to whole Gurgaon. Earlier, it used to be brackish water. We are getting sweet water. We made a canal of almost 69 kilometers long. So from Yamuna, there is one town, Bhadragarh. From there, we made a canal, and the last point is in Gurgaon. Then there is a treatment plant, and that project is still there. So when we feel it, we feel so excited and happy, because that contribution has been done through you. So, but if we used to do a lot of walking, it was mostly walking. We used to leave our vehicle and walk 3-4 kilometers, then ask the driver, please meet us at next point. And it went on like this. It was not on any armchair working. It was totally dirty your hands. You work, get experience, do survey, and do construction work. Help the people in doing, and lot of challenges like land acquisition was there. The people will not allow us to do the work. Those things we were trying to sort out, all those challenges during the survey. Yeah.
Yes. So you've been traveling across different countries. What is the one thing that you found common in all the countries, including India? What is that one thing you saw that it is common everywhere?
See, the discipline. It was very common, what I saw, like US. So people are so ethical. It is not that they are ethical, but the enforcement of rules is so strict. Even at night time, if there is a red light, there is no traffic, nobody passes there. So people have so much, from the childhood also, that inculcated is there, that fear, you can say, or that enforcement is there. Even you do a little mistake, there is a heavy fines are there. So you can't escape there. So even in Dubai also, even in other countries also, even I went to Jeddah also, so you can't dare, to take the law in your own hands and like people. So this is such a beautiful country, our country. Only we are lacking is little वो चलता है हर चीज वो जो है. If we can check that thing, then we can still progress more and more. But still, I will rate India is one of the best country. So whatever I have seen it, because the people and the company and the happiness you get here. Of course, there is little problem of AQI. So air quality index is very poor in most of the big towns because too much progress has become. So all people, those who are going on two-wheelers, 20 years back, they are having two cars now. So they are having car, his wife is having car, his children are having car. So that because of that prosperity, that pollution level has also gone very, very high in our country. And if we can check this discipline, so this is the best country in the world, I can say. So that thing like UK and USA, I found totally people, totally disciplined people. And even some car is going or somebody wants to cross down there, all the cars will stop there. You must have noticed. And then they will let the people go. That type of education, it is there in all those people. And they cooperate like this to the government also. All people pay taxes also. That way, people are very sincere and patriotic and dedicated toward their country.
Yes, that's really very nice. Thank you for sharing your beautiful experiences, sir, that you've had. That's beautiful. So may you now help us with your early childhood. Would you take us down memory lane and share a few incidents about your childhood? What kind of a child were you? Now you appear to be a great gentleman having all the wonderful qualities. But as a kid, were you the notorious one, mischievous one, or the calm and shy, quiet child?
You see, as a childhood, I belong to a very humble family. So I had three younger sisters also. I am the senior most in my family. And that way, my mother used to give me a little extra, taking care. She was, and my sisters also, they were taking care more. But I was not very, you can say, very brilliant type of boy. So I was more in games. I was playing all village games also, all kites and gulli danda and all pittu also, and all types of games I was playing regularly. Volleyball I was playing, and badminton also I was playing very regularly. So of course, at a later stage when I was in 10th and 11th, my dad banged me because there was a lot of insecurity in middle class families. They were thinking at that time the sports won't pay us anything. It is the education what it will pay. And my dad's dream was, so he had a next door very big bungalow. So he was a sub divisional officer. So next to our colony, and he used to always tell me, I want you to become this man, this sub divisional officer. I said, why? So he said, no, you become this. Just I wanted to fulfill his dream, and I did engineering. And when I became sub-divisional officer, after doing my engineering, he was so excited and happy, he was jumping like anything. So this is how I chose my career, because my father was always showing me, and once twice he took me that gentleman. See, he's such a big man. He's a sub-divisional officer, such a big, bungalow and 2, 3 servants, this, that. At that time, olden bungalows were very big. This is how my childhood went on. But I was also doing, naughty also. I was in the evening. My mother would search me where he has gone. I would come very late, and then he will just look here and there. And I was very fond of going to, even sometimes alone. I will skip to Ram Lila and other dramas and other things. I would go without informing home also. This I had been doing. And I was sometimes going, that if elements are there at home, I was taking with my friends, coming them when nobody was at the home, and just break them and eat them and all of them and finish a small bag will finish in no time. And after all, of course, when they came, my parents came, they used to slap us also. What you have done, this type of activity I had been doing in my childhood. Yes.
Yes. That's really nice for sharing all of that. That's going down memory lane and recollecting all of that. Is there any other incident you'd love to share about your childhood in school or amongst friends?
Yes. My school and college friends, some of them still I am maintaining. So few of them, 2 or 3 also went to engineering also with me. Even now we have family terms with them. We are maintaining it. They are also retired. And now some of the friends, we in Gurgaon also. So because when I joined here at the age of 23, so some people, most of them, they are relocated to this term, like Hyderabad. So some of them, they are relocated to Gurgaon. And we have every month some party together. So all males and female have also their own circle. And we all of them just chat together, come together, and in case of any happy moment or sad moment, we try to help also each other. This is how my friends, still some of them are there.
Yes, sir, that's really very nice. Dear
Yes.
sir, we'd now like to know your journey as a social activist. That is the most important part now, as to how you thought of becoming a
Yes.
social activist and
No.
giving your time to serve the society.
So after coming to Hyderabad, I had option, because I had been serving as I was very good in chief licensing officer of the government. I was working. I could get some job, but when I thought, my daughter, she is married, she is electronics engineer. So my son is also married. He is law graduate plus this thing, MBA also and BTech also. All the three he has done it. He's based in US. So now I am getting some pension also, and that is more than enough for me and my wife. Why to do another job? Why not to contribute so to society? Then I first went to the hospital. I was helping them in some slips and other things. Little help. I was going to the hospital. It is very close to my house. Then I was elected as a general secretary here in my association. Then I am spending almost 7-8 hours every day. So we have a board of 11 members. I do my duty as a secretary. All others are also doing their work. So we try to residents, whosoever, that try to solve their problem, whatever we can do as per our potential. We say we are not 100%, but in the society we have to face other challenges also, because of the politics. Those people, those who lose the election, they try to retaliate in their own way. They try to criticize. So that also we have to very patiently, as by my nature, as I told, even somebody abuses, somebody writes something, so we don't acknowledge them and we ignore them. So all those people, but we only focus. We don't see left and right, So we only focus toward the work, what is assigned to us, how we can improve the society, how operation can become better. So this is morning till evening. So because what I think is, the old is done and dusted. Even somebody has done something, because a lot of people will come and they will try to distract you. They say they have done this, they have done that. Why don't you inquire that thing? I say no. Whatever it has been done, it is all done and dusted. So we have to look now. We have to focus what we can do it. We can't see left. But if we can do very ethically, we can do very honestly. That is what we will do it, and that is only not because of any external pressure, because of our internal happiness. As somebody said, if egg is broken from outside, life is lost, and if the egg is broken from inside, life is generated. If you have some passion and some hunger and some discipline from your inside, so inside you do it, then you are performing in a different way. And we try to do in a very qualitative manner. Whatever work we do, it may be less work, and we tell to our people also, our workers also, please don't do more. Less is more. Do less, do in a qualitative way, so that people really appreciate you. So I tell them a story, somebody, some worker, he made a one sculpture, this one statue of a guard. So then another one also lying nearby, and some visitor came. He said, "Why you are making two?" And it was to be installed on a platform 20 feet high. He said, "No, there is some problem on the statue." He said, "No, it is perfectly all right." So he said, "Why making another one?" He said, "Now it is a little scar on the nose. It is there. Yeah, so can you see?" He said, "No, I can't visualize." He said, "I can see it." He said, but if you install at the top 20 feet, who is going to see it? He said, my conscience is seeing that. That is why I am making. I am not doing for anybody. I am doing for myself. This is what I tell him. Please do whatever work you do and try to please yourself. Don't do for others. Don't do for external. Somebody is looking. If you love it, do it. Okay. Whatever work you want, do less, but do in a very, very qualitative way. This is what we train them. We motivate them, all the people. Even sometimes somebody does a good work. I always have 500 note in my pocket. I go to the bank and make 5 notes of 100 each every week. And try to motivate them, give them 100 rupees each. So whosoever does the good work, I try to give them quietly without announcing anything. And then the second thing, whenever I go to the bank also, sometimes I go to, there are some security guards also, because then I just spend 50 rupees, ask for 5 cup of tea. I don't take alone. There is a small shop outside. So they all come together to me, and even left, right, all shops, those guards are there. I order 5, I don't take alone, and call them 4 people. And then I love them and I enjoy them like this. And this thing is, even you want to reach to the top, you want to go to the hilltop. It is not, your journey is not reaching there and enjoying there. Your journey is on the way. Every step should be enjoyable. Whenever you reach at the top, not like this, when you reach at the top, you want to see the world. Yes, that is right. And it is not like that people will look at you, this gentleman has reached so high. No, then when you reach, you see the people around and visualize them and feel happiness. But on the way is equally important. Every step you go and enjoy it, enjoy it, enjoy it. So this is how I tell my family also. So even you go in a car, you try to, if possible, I try to give lift also somebody, So that doesn't matter. So somebody old man is going or somebody is going. So you internally feel happiness. So you have done something. So, and if you go to a small shopkeeper, there is no need to bargain with them for 2 rupees, 5 rupees, or rickshaw wala or auto wala. Just ignore it, because we have reached at a situation now. So this money or this knowledge sharing, it is going to the graveyard. I know. If we don't give it, we don't share it. If you go to the graveyard, so much, it is the maximum riches are there in the graveyard. So many people have gone without sharing their knowledge. It is lying there in the graveyard. But whatever you know little, you try to share it. You may not be, technically very sound, but everybody can do little from his side. Thank you.
Excellent, sir. Thank you very much for sharing. That was really very nice of you to share it. Much appreciated. And as you said, like, we're not going to take anything and go with us. So whatever we have, we just share it with others. That's a beautiful way to live a life, a complete life. So how would you want people to remember you?
You see, whatever legacy you leave it. So whatever, I am not I don't say I am not a very talented person. I am a very ordinary guy. So, but I try to work with the ground people, those who are doing it. I try to educate them. I try to motivate them. Even in the office also, we have a staff of few people. Every day I tell them little stories and little things, so that they are motivated, because you cannot help them everything financially also, but emotionally, if you keep them little occupied, little happy. So I believe the productivity, it doesn't come in working hours. You can't force anybody to sit for 8 hours, 10 hours and do work if he is emotionally not happy, if he is not occupied emotionally, if he doesn't want to give internally from you. His 8 hours are just, it is a waste of time. So it is not the hours. It is all the how much productive or how much he does the work in a very happy way, and that there should be no fear in them. So they should try to learn from each other. So I just make a team that is they should utilize in a proper time, proper energy, proper proper money. If they have it, they come together, have a cup of tea together. Something like I try to make them as they work as a team together. These types of habits I try to inculcate with them. So this is how I want, and then the discipline. So because in our country, somebody is constructing a house, so everybody complains that he's not keeping the material inside. So he is complaining that there is no place. Where should I keep the material? There is a construction material lying outside during the construction. So these type of things, we try to help them and try to talk to them, whatever they can do it without creating any problem or any conflict between the society. So of course, whenever somebody is there, we people are such, if somebody makes a house, so immediately they start complaining. So why he is putting cement here, why is putting the bricks here, why is putting sand here? And that fellow says, if I have to do, say, construction job and go 30 feet, where I'll keep it? I have to encroach a little bit the roadside or something like this. And then we also try to use our offices, or try to tell them, or try to politely explain them whatever they can do. We cannot achieve 100%, but even little whatever we can, we try to contribute this thing. You cannot be role model for everything, and you cannot show them book rules for everything. So book rules are there, but on the ground, still, some compromise you have to do it in the best interest of both the parties. So those who are passerby and those who are doing the construction jobs. This is what these challenges are coming almost every day to us. When you are living in a community, so you have to cooperate, you have to collaborate, you have to co-create, you have to co-elevate together. This is what we do it. So all this community, when we form it, so there are every day there are challenges also, but just listen them very patiently. Don't react like a soda water. Just be cool as possible, and try to help them whatever you can do it in a very, just listen them patiently. 50% problems are solved when you listen them. Just listen them coolly, and then speak less, and then tell them what is your problem, because 75% time you spend the understanding of the problem, and then the solution will come in 20-25% time spent on the solution. So first understand what exactly is their problem. So be empathetic, then only when he feels that this gentleman is told us also, if you go as a monitor to them, and then they will not, they won't do it. He may do temporarily for that day, he may do again, next day again it will start, same thing. And same thing we do for our collection of this waste also. We try to motivate people, please do it. Wet waste or dry waste, whatever they can do it, you can do by persuasion only. You can't make rules here in our country and then try to, because our law enforcing agencies, even you report somebody, nothing will happen here. At present, the situation is this. Even you report to MCD, Municipal Corporation, to other civil authorities, nobody is going to come and help you. So you have to find your own solution in your community. You have to do you have to cooperate together and then trying to find out the solution. Yeah. Thank you.
Yes, excellent, sir. Thank you so much for sharing all of that and elaborately explain that with lots of clarity. Sir, now being a senior citizen, I'd like you to give a beautiful message or a suggestion to all of the people out there with regard to savings. Because when we see senior citizens, most of them, they have no savings with them. They are in a very poor and sad condition. They're in a helpless condition. They have been spending their whole life bringing up their children and looking after their family so well. And towards the end, they haven't saved anything for themselves. So what kind of a suggestion you'd like to give to those individuals who are in the same place, like, not thinking about themselves, constantly only giving their entire earnings for the family, selflessly working for their family, and towards the end, sometimes the family members, the children don't take care of their parents in certain cases. So I would like you to give your thoughts and opinion on savings for our retirement age.
I was working for 12 years in Hyderabad. So the very first day when somebody was joining, I was taking care of HR activities. I used to request them, start with a pension scheme. I used to myself, very politely ask them, I say, start with 100 rupees, start with 500 rupees. And at the age of, say, you'll be working 65, and after 65, you will be having so much money, you will not be able to spend it. Huge money you will get it. So everybody I was doing, and the second thing I was asking them to do mediclaim. So this is what I also did it. I did mediclaim, though I am having from government that facility, but I am having from a young age all this mediclaim. Still I am continuing, because in government sometimes it is very difficult, to get your bill, this, that. There are certain rules are changing. Some hospitals are, they only empower all the hospitals, they don't do it. Where supposing you want to go somewhere, so you may not be entitled in that hospital. So I tell everybody to please do two things. So one is your pension scheme. If you are not a government servant, now even in government also there is no pension. That is finished already since many years. And second thing is you do the medical claim. This is must for everybody, every young boy and girl, whosoever is there. And after that, everybody, because the people are now well paid. Their salaries in our time, the salary used to be very, very less, because the inflation also, it was not like this also. So now, so all the people, what I advise is, especially those retired people also, please don't distribute this money. You can make them nominee. So don't give. No, it has happened with me. One of the manager retired in Hyderabad. What happened? His children asked him to, why don't you invest in some plot? So he invested the whole money in the plot. So when after a couple of months, so he was crying before us. He said, these people, when I need money, whole money they have asked me to spend in the property. They say after 10 years, the rate will become double, triple. So this is what I don't advise anybody to, after retirement, whatever small house you have, be contented with that. Keep your money safe and sound. Don't be allured by you will be getting 20% and 30% interest, and that money you will lose, as well as interest, you will never get it. So be, very sensible so far as your investment is. These government banks, so they are okay, or some reputed like Tata and other, you can put your money some pension scheme. This is what I advise everybody. So any question regarding this finance you want to ask, I am there. Because I had been doing this, and fortunately I get pension. And my life is better than what it used to be during my active service, because I get pension also. I get little passive income also. So, and it is more than my family, and I don't carry any money. And the second thing I have done is, the day I got married, I empowered my wife. So I gave her two things. First thing, I made her, good driver. I asked her to learn driving. Okay, so in our time, very few ladies, they were having this this driving, they were having it. So I made her learn this driving. And second thing, I gave her the credit card, her own account, so that she goes independently. Very first day after marriage, I did it. Now I am so fortunate. I don't go anywhere. I focus myself to the social activities. She is doing whole work, and she goes to the bank. She go with the friend. She takes her car and make her friends, all 3-4 friends, to mall, and even they go to abroad also, Europe also. Together 8-10 ladies go. Here such culture is there, and they are as young as anything. Even at the age of 65, 70, they are okay. They are enjoying their life. So we don't interfere at all. This is what I tell to every senior citizen, Baba. Unless you make them empower your wives, so your life will be hell. If you want to make your life heaven, just make them, empower them for everything. Don't interfere anything. And the second thing, whatever she cooks at home, I don't interfere at all. That is not my job. I enjoy the food. Even someday, internally, if I think, oh, I don't like this food, who stops me to take food outside? I can go to market once in a year, twice in a year, thrice in a year if I don't like it, but that doesn't happen. I like it. I don't interfere. That is not my arena. And we are both giving space to each other and enjoy our life together.
Yes, sir. You know what's the beauty of you as a human being? The way you said this, I empowered my wife. How many of the men out there empower their wives? They only make them, work for a family, and then they heap a lot of emotional abuse on them. There's a lot of verbal abuse also, and a lot of demand for dowry and all of these things. So I feel you're a great gentleman when you use this word, I empowered my wife. That she, yeah, that's a beautiful way. I think all youngsters and anybody viewing this should really have this. You should be able to empower your spouse. It could be either of the genders empowering each other. Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
When I empower her, if you see her, she looks like a young girl. Emotionally, she's very happy. And I am lucky because I don't spend any on any medical treatment on her. I am saving money indirectly. Otherwise, if you are using abusive language, put her under pressure, and and she becomes sick or something like this. No, intentionally, you put her under pressure. Why to do it? Let her grow. Let them grow. All the ladies, let them live their life. You give them some space. They are also human beings. So they throughout the life, if they have brought up their children, they have come from the different family and brought their children. What else you need from them? This is something like, this is what I tell to my children also, Baba. Respect them, totally have faith in them, totally trust them. So don't doubt any lady. So they are goddess for us. So we are taking every day, they are serving us. So why you want to torture them? Give them life, whatever you can. And you also enjoy. I am so lucky now. I'm going whole day. I'm working. Otherwise, suppose some problem is there, or I have to go to bank. I don't go anywhere. I take food, whatever little money I take from her. I totally empowered her. Okay, finish. So I have no expenses because she spends everything. She's the one who spends. So she's the one who operates the account, total account. She's the one who does it. I don't know. Whatever pension I get it very first day, either she withdraws or she asks me. I totally give her. And then if I need something, I take from.
How nice. That's really very, very nice.
This is what I do.
Yes. And even you said like you respect the food that she prepares, and you appreciate that, because we've seen in many families, they don't appreciate the hard work that the woman does in the kitchen, the mom or the mother or the wife that does in the kitchen, and they start, hating the food and going out and having food. Yes, that's really nice to respect the food being prepared at home. Of course, you can have food out also, as you said. No one stops me from going out to have food. Yes, that's really
nice. If I like once in a time to go outside, she's not going to. She say, okay, go to club, go to have food, whatever you different. If you want to have, she says me. If you want something, you can go ahead. And she also goes. She also goes with friends. They have a lot of friend kitty parties, this, that. They enjoy their life. They enjoy. So that way, there is no complaint from her. No, nothing so far. If she wants to travel, go and travel. She knows how much budget we have, how much money we have, how much saving we have. She knows very much because she is empowered. I have not made her, like dependent on me. Why should I? Not at all. Totally dependent. Yes.
Excellent. That's a beautiful message for all the youngsters out there. To keep your partner empowered, you be empowered and empower your partner. And do not kill their aspirations and goals. Let them also learn to be independent and live a full life. Excellent. Yes. I really appreciate this, the way you've shared that very beautifully. Dear sir, when you mentioned about the kitty parties for ma'am, what about you? Do you have a group of friends that you're still connected with right from your childhood days, your college days? Are you still in contact with them? What about friendship in your life?
You see, in the society, where I am, there are about 600 apartments. 600 apartments are there. And we are senior citizen. It is a group of almost 30 people, more than that, 30, 35 people. Every morning we do yoga, we do clapping, we have a laughter club. We laugh also in the morning, every day 6 o'clock and up to 7. Then we walk also. So somebody can walk from 5 to 6 or 5:30 to 6, and somebody can walk after that. 7 to 8 also they can walk. And every birthday we celebrate together. And we have once in a month, we have a coffee with pakoda in the club. So 100 rupees we contribute, only 100 rupees, only 100 rupees. And once in a month we have, there is one Bikaner, we have lunch together. And then these 30, 35 people, every week there is a birthday. So we have in a park, we have a beautiful park. And inside the park, we celebrate together. And almost people, they say they are more than their young age now. Every day they are celebrating something. It is more than that. We are, over celebrating these things. It is not the occupied. Then my old friend also. My old friend also, we have a group of old friends. When we join together, we meet in a rest house, in a government rest house or some other hotel. We meet, and once in a we have cocktail together. So once in a month we have cocktail also, and we are all enjoying. Even ladies also, they are, there is no bar on them. They can have wine, they can have a little drink also. Whatever they love, they have it. They is not like this that you put some restriction on them. It is up to them. So if they want, they have it. They enjoy their life. So sometimes we have family functions also. And sometimes, where we stay, even DLF people also, they also host for senior citizen once in a month. They host a party. They spend from their, these social funds. They spend from there, and they give us a beautiful party, and we dance there, we sing there in that party once in a month. It is just adjoining to our society. Next door, it is a club here. So they do it. Otherwise, I'm a member also there. I go and have little coffee, chat to young boys and girls there every day. You will find me every day. Somebody sitting with me. I am motivating him, talking to him, even offering him a cup of coffee. So this is my daily routine. 6-7 hours I spend in my office in association. 1-2 hours I spend in a club also. Every day I go regularly. And somebody is always, whenever they see me, they come in. Most of them are my friends at all age group. So they are there. This is how I spend my life. It is, I don't know. I get up at almost 4:30 to 5, and I sleep around 10 o'clock. I don't know the time, how it passes. I don't know how the week passes. I don't know how the month passes. Oh my God, February has gone already. So I don't know. I don't have to think anything. When you keep yourself totally busy, so where is the time to think about and play politics and this, that? You are not, you're not going for that thing. You keep yourself focused only on yourself. Focus on yourself. Keep yourself busy in some activity what you love it. So what is your niche? My niche is mostly talking to people, sharing and motivating them and aspiring them. Sometimes mothers come, they say this gentleman doesn't read. I say, okay, don't worry. Next day he will be in IIT. You leave to him, leave this boy to me. So I give him 2, 3, 4, 5 talks and try to inspire him. So at least if not IIT, he go to REC, he go to NIT somewhere. So he will go. So we try to, grow their career, but I don't charge anything for these things. This is all I'm doing as a passion. I am PhD for this. I have passion, I have hunger, and I have total discipline. I'm that way. I am PhD. Total discipline I have. So I get up in time, go to office in time, sleep in time, take care of my health also, because the empty vessel will never fill up the other vessel. So you have to keep first yourself very active and fit. Only then you will be able to contribute. For that, you need discipline. You need discipline in diet. You need discipline in your walking, your exercise, and emotionally 10-90% principle you are referring. It is only the 10% causes for our miseries. 90% are we are creator for themselves. 90% is how we react it. Somebody has broken the glass. Okay, he has done a loss of say 20 rupees. Then if you slap him and whole atmosphere, you spoil this, that, you know, you are a loser. Why to react? Just keep balance. I don't say you don't feel or don't advise anybody, but try to control your emotions. It is only the emotions which lead our life this way and that way. Try to complete. And same thing I teach our office people also. Baba, whenever the customers come, at least smile at them, laugh at them. You know, sometimes I have seen some ladies come or some customer come. They enter in the office, our association office. Sometimes I'm sitting on their chair, those office boys' chair. I'm sitting, those who are working. They come and start in a mood of fighting. And when they look at it, madam, come, please. What is the problem? When they look at me, oh, who you are? This, that. Huh? So because they have perception somebody else is sitting. They say, come now. So I am ready to listen to you. You fight with me. I am there. She says, I came to fight. I came to. I said, come on. Fight with me. No, I'm going back. And immediately then you offer them a glass of water and they start loving you. I tell you, I love almost all the ladies here. They say they clap with me even at this age also. They shake hand with me. They do like whenever they pass. I know, and most of even at Hyderabad, I was staying in Malaysia town, in Kukatpally. Even you tell my name there, Anil Goswami. Most of the young girls, women, old people, they know my name. I know their name, most of them. I call them by first name. I was there for almost 12 years in that society. Everybody knows me. So I was also a member also there. Whatever association they had, I used to contribute there also. Even during election also, they would, as a neutral person, they will ask me to conduct this thing. I was there. So it is all not because of your talent. It is all, you just be humble. Listen everybody. Do your work honestly. Be sincere. No politics. Same thing here. We don't respond anybody, whosoever does anything. Sometimes even you are talking to your friend also, you are telling about somebody who knows tomorrow he become against to you and he start transferring those information. Better not to talk anything. Just keep quiet. Just about any personality, let us not talk anything. And I remember always Bapu ke teen badar, three monkeys of Bapu. Don't speak any bad. Don't listen any bad. If somebody says anything, just skip away. And don't look at anything. See, because whatever you listen, most of the time that is not correct. And whatever you see, it is only 50% correct. As you see 6 from that side, I see 9 from this side. Sometimes whatever you see, that is also not correct. It is a totally different thing. And whatever you listen, because if I tell you something, I will add my biases also. What if I'm not against, I'm against with China, I will add those things also and tell you that thing. And I also want you to become biased about that fellow also. So this is how, and we should try to avoid as far as possible. Right? No, yeah, listen, no reaction, nothing, no answer. Yes. Okay, good, thank you. That's all. This is what we should do. So in life, and this, all we are doing this thing for ourselves. We react, unnecessary tension, unnecessary blood pressure, diabetic, these problems, they are the causes of these, overreaction. Be cool, be calm, stay healthy, stay happy. That's all. This is how the life should go. So we don't need a lot of money, to live the life. Even at retired age also, you don't need. Supposing you are earning a lot of money and spending on diseases and other things, what is the use of that? Try to keep yourself, first priority should be our first friend is our body. Rest all other things. Even mother, father, your husband, your brother, your sister, whosoever is, they are secondary thing. First, most important thing is me, my body. If it is not okay, other things are irrelevant. Whether I marry or don't marry, it doesn't matter. I should be okay. Whether you call it selfishness or you call it anything. Unless I keep myself fit, how do I am going to work and serve others? First thing, I keep myself okay. You know, this is my perception, you know. So healthy mind has healthy body.
Yes, that's really nice. Excellent, excellent.
Emotionally, physically, intellectually, everything. PQ, EQ, MQ, SQ, SQ. Physical quotient, emotional quotient, intellect quotient, social quotient, and what you call it, spiritual quotient. Everything should be fine. And that you lead a simple life. Don't look left and right. Don't bother anybody in the world. Live in yourself. Live in yourself. Enjoy your life. That's all. Enjoy. Enjoy. This is what I say, everybody.
Celebrate life, enjoy every day, celebrate every day.
And then consistency, you know. Whatever you do, don't leave it, don't do for 2 days and then leave it. No, consistent throughout life. Make a habit of be consistent. You know. And whenever you serve, then you know somebody used to say blow hot, blow cold. So don't be very mild also. Don't be very strict also. Like if you want to serve pori to somebody, if it is very hot, okay. If it is very cold, they will not relish. Just lukewarm. Serve them. Same thing. Our behavior should be not very also, not very. And in between, we just try to serve them. So like this. So and then go on updating yourself. You know, training. I am learner even now. Even now I am learner. Every day I try to learn new tool. Infographic I have learned completely. And all tools and this, what you call it, Excel, PowerPoint, this we learned it, but I make all my infographic myself. I love them because I spend time on this. When you learn something, you feel so happy and excited inside. It elongates your life also. Number of years your life increases when you go on learning. It is such a nice thing. Reading, learning, getting training, and having seminar with people like you. You know? So I really love it to talk to you. My 1 year has increased my life when I talk to you. Such a agile girl sitting before me. Thank you so much. Yes.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for the wisdom you're sharing, sir. Much appreciated. Sir, as you said, the mind and body should be physically fit. That is really very appreciative and much appreciated. I'd like to know about your interest in sports and games. Have you been interested either in cricket or football or hockey, anything like that?
See, in the young age, I used to play badminton. So as I told little, and my father, you know, I was in district team, and my father stopped me. He used to reach at a place where there used to be tournaments. You know, he will pull me back only because he used to tell me, "Bhai, who will study, Baba? Who will study if you don't get good marks?" At that time, there used to be one engineering college in the state in our time. It was very difficult admission. It was not like this these days. So many colleges are there. One college in the state, and if even the marks were very difficult to score. Even you score first class marks, hardly in a school one boy or two boys will get it, you know. So and then I used to play after that also. During service also I was playing, but not as a competition or anything, just as a hobby I was playing. So I had been playing badminton. I had been playing. So, but I am very fond of walking, touring, because when I was in Hyderabad, I used to, by flight, I used to come to Gurgaon. Sometimes I used to go to Nanded, sometimes some places, sometimes other religious places, Andhra places, I used to go. So I was enjoying. So at 12 years, I spent like this. And sports also, and plus little table tennis I was playing also. Badminton and table tennis, both things. I was not at that level, but just as a time pass, you can say, I was doing.
Yes. Thank you, sir, for sharing that. Thank you for sharing all of that. So what about your thoughts on how the world should evolve and change, and in which area there should be a beautiful change?
Pardon? I don't get you. There's some stuff was it.
Yes, I'll repeat it, sir. Where do you think we need a change in this world? Which area in the world requires a change?
Change, as
we'd love to hear you in Hindi.
I told you,
I'd like to hear you
first thing is
speaking
we have
Hindi.
to be
आपका हिंदी सुनना चाहेंगे हम सर, अगर बदलाव लानी है इस
समाज में। मैं तो वैसे I have been brought up in पंजाब।
जी जी।
तो जो हिंदुस्तान में या वर्ल्ड में हम चेंज ये करना चाहते हैं कि यहाँ सोसाइटी 3 तरह की सोसाइटी है। एक तो बहुत गरीब आदमी है जिनके पास कुछ भी नहीं है, जो बेचारे उनके बच्चे भी नहीं उठ सकते। दूसरे वो लोग हैं जो मिडिल क्लास, वो हमेशा ही कर्ज में डूबे रहते हैं। मोस्टली दे आर इन डेब्ट बिकॉज ऑफ लायबिलिटी ऑफ देयर चिल्ड्रन। वो हमेशा, बाकी जो अमीर लोग हैं उनके पास इतना पैसा है, उनकी बुरियां भरी पड़ी हैं, उनकी फैक्ट्रियां हैं, पीछे से इनहेरिटेड है, वो कभी खत्म ही नहीं हो सकती। तो हमें ये चाहिए वर्ल्ड में लोग आपस में अपनी संपत्ति को, अपने चीजों को शेयर करें, गरीब आदमियों की तरफ भी ध्यान दें। खाली उनको पता है मैंने पैसा लेके नहीं जाना, दिस मनी इज बीइंग डम्प्ड इन द ग्रेवयार्ड, सो दे आर वेरी श्योर। तो ये पैसा सारा उसमें जा रहा है, क्यों नहीं उसको उनको समझ आती भी हम अगर हम अपना फिजिकली कंट्रीब्यूट नहीं कर सकते, कुछ अपना धन दौलत ये कंट्रीब्यूट करें। और मैं एक डॉक्टर के पास बैठा था, अभी पीछे बैठा था, और पोल्यूशन जो लेवल है इतना ज्यादा बढ़ गया है, वो कह रहे थे all our lungs are black now. There is, if I operated, he was a lung doctor, if I operated earlier 20 years back we used to get pink lungs, now we don't see pink lungs, even child also have a black lung when we operate it. तो ये थोड़ा सा हमें ध्यान देना चाहिए, ये पोल्यूशन लेवल को डिसिप्लिन करना चाहिए, कंट्रोल करना चाहिए, so that हमारी जो नेक्स्ट जनरेशन है उनको भी फायदा हो। इट इज वी शुड नॉट बी दैट सेल्फिश, हम अपनी प्रॉस्पेरिटी के लिए सब कुछ कर रहे हैं, बट वी आल्सो कंट्रीब्यूट एंड हैव सम डिसिप्लिन सो दैट आवर pollution level and our trees and our forest, because हमें 5 चीजें सिखाई जाती थी जब हम बचपन में थे ना। 5 things we were told. Jan means human, G means species, Jal means water, Zameen means land, Jungle means forest. We were told by our teachers when we were studying in government schools, they were used to give us lectures, take care of these 5 things. This is your land, your air, your water, your forest, your trees, and your species. ये जो जल, ये जो लोग हैं, मच्छी हैं और हैं, you take care of them, so that your world becomes beautiful world. So all 5 things take care. So अगर हम इन चीजों की तरफ ध्यान देंगे तो हमारा जो जिंदगी है, आने वाली जनरेशन जी है, they will become so nice and so beautiful. और ये जो खर्चे हम कर रहे हैं ना हॉस्पिटल्स में, ये बंद हो जाए, विल कम ऑन 0% मेडिसिन, 0 मेडिसिन। तो ये जो मेडिकल हमारा पीछे एक ऐसा लगा हुआ है जो एक्सपेंसेस, सो ये सारे खर्चे जो हैं, huge expenses on hospitals and this thing, our economy is being shuttled totally, and it will be shuttled, I tell you, in future. If it goes on like this, all our prosperity will be eaten up by this medical management, these teams. They will eat out. I was talking to some senior man. He came from Dubai, from Kuwait. He was sitting in my house yesterday. He said, I had a diarrhea. So and almost I was fainting. My wife took me to the hospital and they charged me 4 lakh rupees in the hospital in Gurgaon. They are all global hospitals are here. They were not allowing me to discharge from the hospital. तो डॉक्टर कह रहा है ये हमको देखेगा, I will check up your brain also, I'll check up your heart also, I'll check up this also, I'll check that test also. 3-4 days, even for small problem, they put him inside because ये जो है ना, ये जो power है, medical power, ये जो लोग हैं, ये they try to do a lot of drama inside the hospitals, and some are, everybody is not bad, but many of them, they try to squeeze money when somebody comes. It is not a treatment, it is a squeezing industry. सब आपको इसीलिए, अच्छा दूसरा इनके साथ वो है जो जुड़े हुए हैं, वो मेडिकल इंश्योरेंस जुड़ी हुई है इनके साथ. तीसरे कॉर्पोरेट सेक्टर जुड़े हुए हैं, बिकॉज दे गिव देम lot of medical facility. All corporate people, they are free now, even to their parents also. Google, Microsoft, Accenture, all these are providing to the employees all medical facility to the parents. When the doctors, they know they have it, you know, they enjoy in their money. And even for a small problem, they make it big problem. This is what they are doing these days. They don't try to properly diagnose little. They go to all test. And this is what they are doing. This thing, our world needs to be looked into. We need to change our environment. We need to change. We have to make more parks. We have to make more sports facilities so that people are healthy. We have to provide better quality of water. You know, we have to arrange all those things. So unless we focus on better communication, better road facilities, so a lot of waiting we have to do, a lot of pollution. Indirectly, we are spending all the money on the hospital now, the hospital bills. We are spending it. This thing has to be taken care. This is my personal view. What I want, do it. Focus it on this.
Yes, I agree with you. I totally agree with you, because yes, sometimes the medical sector would like to squeeze out the money from you, and unnecessary tests, etc., are being asked that you have to undergo all these tests for no rhyme or reason.
Yes. But we have to start it now.
Yes.
We have to start something someday. You know, making beautiful hospitals is okay. It is very good. Making beautiful hospitals, making beautiful temples is okay. But if you go to temple and you don't want to serve the human being outside, what is the use of?
Very true.
There's no use. You're going to temple and going worshipping there, and outside man is suffering. First you serve that man, and then it is the God doesn't say that you come to me and give this dakshana, this, that, and that. Give those poor people, those who need it. Share with them, make them empowered. This is what it is.
That's really nice. Very
needed. Yes.
So what about movies?
Yes.
Do you like movies? Have you watched many movies when you were a youngster, or now do you have a lot of time to watch movies? I would like to know your favorite movie.
You know, I used to do regularly movies. It is not when I was studying in a college, and whenever there was exam also, next day we were going to movie also. So I remember some of the movies. Amitabh Bachchan, Black movie was there, we saw. So then Jewel Thief, it was Devanand.
Yes.
Jewel Thief and Johnny Walker for Devanand I saw, and I remember it. And then Hema Malini and this thing, you know, what you call it, Jewel Thief, Hema Malini and Johnny Walker was there. And Hare Krishna, Hare Rama. That was another movie I saw. It was a very good movie with Zeenat Aman.
And
yes. Then Amitabh Bachchan.
Devanand,
Black and Dawn and Hum Dono and Dilip Kumar, Mughal Azam. It was beautiful. Naya Daur. It was we were very young, and while you were not born at that time when I'm talking about you were born later on. But their movies were hit movies when we were saying. Now I saw only on TV, only on Netflix. Sometimes my wife says, I see some movies. So definitely, I love them. Now I'm going to see, my wife was saying, let's go tomorrow for 370. The movie has come, 370, 370, वो जो हटाया Kashmir. So we are going to see that movie also. So I love them, see movie. Yes, definitely. I am fond of once in a meal we have together. So together in our family, we keep our family life also happy. When our children come, we have food together. So this is how. But we give spaces also. So we are independent as well as together also. Yes.
आपका फेवरेट कोई गाना है सर? गा सकेंगे हमारे लिए, हमारे दर्शकों के? You want to dedicate a song to somebody?
गाना तो नहीं गाता पर मैं डांस जरूर करता हूँ।
गा दीजिए हमारे लिए।
मेरे मेरे हमदम मेरे मेरा भी अलग गाना था, वो हम कभी कभी गुनगुनाते हैं। तो दूसरा मैं कई बार कहता हूँ, ऐश कर जिंदगी में, जिंदगी फिर कहाँ, जिंदगी भी रही तो नौजवानी फिर कहाँ। तो यू मस्ट एंजॉय योर लाइफ, यू नो, ऐश कर जिंदगी में, जिंदगी फिर कहाँ, जिंदगी भी रही तो नौजवानी फिर कहाँ। आपकी जो है ना, ये जिंदगी बड़ी जल्दी खत्म हो जाएगी। ये जो आइसक्रीम है ना, तो ये पिघल जाएगी। ट्राई टू एंजॉय योर आइसक्रीम एज क्विकली एज पॉसिबल।
Very true.
ना ये हम
Very
ये हम
true.
कहते हैं तो ये, यस, तो ट्राई टू enjoy your ice cream.
Yes,
Yes.
that's really nice. Dear sir, the next question coming up is like, आपको किसी चीज से डर लगती है सर?
Yes. Pardon?
किसी चीज का डर लगता है?
हमको, मेरे को एज सच तो डर, देखो कई ऐसी चीजें हैं डर वाली, वो बड़ी प्राइवेट है, वेरी प्राइवेट थिंग। तो उनसे हम सोचते हैं उनसे बच के रहें, इन चीजों से जितना हो सके, बिकॉज वी आर ऑल ह्यूमन बींग्स। So definitely everybody has a fear. I can't say I don't have fear. I have fear. If I want to indulge in something, so I have fear. So definitely I have.
Yes.
So डर लगता है.
जी.
Any unethical thing. So we have fear in mind. Definitely डर लगता है. क्यों नहीं लगता? हाँ, मैं अब जो लाइव बता रहा हूँ, तो if I at this age I become an entrepreneur and I start lavishly and start some business, oh, that I don't want to do it, because I know even I have 10 years with me or even 20 years with me, I am enough, you know. So I know the difference between more and enough. I love it. I am happy with enough. I don't have, but definitely I enjoy my life. I had enjoyed my life. I enjoy my life. There's no doubt, because I am not that is serious type of kind of guy who is sitting and doing mala. No. I dance, I drink, I have all, and throughout world I have traveled. So I'm a man who really, you know. So that is, as I told. So, but maybe within limits. Yes, I enjoy my life.
Yes, that's really nice.
So I have in my house, I'm keeping almost 20 bottles. So whiskey. So I'm not a drinker. But whenever somebody comes, I enjoy. Even my sisters come from US, my cousin sisters. Immediately they ask for, okay, wine, let's have it. They all come, we have together. So even at that time, my wife also. That life is not, you know, there is no Lakshman Rekha, ye nahi karna, wo nahi karna, not that. We just enjoy. Yes.
Ji, sir.
Open for everything.
Yes. Sorry. Your favorite color, sir?
My favorite color is blue.
Any reason, specific reason?
I love blue because I think blue is for prosperity. So you get more positive energy when I have this blue color. So because, you know, 6 hats, so theory. So blue, yellow, green, red, and white. So among that, black is for, you know, you're always very cautious. You like contrarian view. You try, if somebody tells you something, you first think about the other side of the picture. So I love blue. I feel I get more energy wearing blue color. Yes.
Yes, sir. That's really nice for sharing, sir. Maybe now know your favorite quotation or proverb, which is very close to your heart.
Quotation, I always say, less is more. Every hero was a zero. I tell everybody. Every master was a disaster, So always don't think that I don't know anything. You can learn anything. Everybody started with a zero, now with a hero. So try to, when we started our career, we couldn't speak even English, I tell you very frankly. We are from that in Haryana or Punjab, so hardly anybody speak English. Even in the offices also. The day you join, the day you retire, you won't find anybody communicating in English. Nobody. They speak in their local village language, especially in government service. So you don't get chance to grow. In corporate, of course, people, they communicate very good. They speak very well because they got chance. But in our time, when we were, unless some people, from top convent schools, they were studied and they got a chance. But we learned, from micro, slowly. It became little. We became confident, little, gone increasing. Started. As I told you, technically also, some course. I knew I'm not going to make career now for doing these courses, but I had passion only, so that I feel happiness, when I did my post-graduation in IT. So I didn't know anything at that before that. But after that, I learned all the languages. And little thing, I knew this is not my age to start some career now, but you should know something internally. You feel happiness, Baba, I can do also. Then you can apply also. Somewhere you can apply. So like project management, I did it. All the 9 areas. I can teach full day. All the 9 areas of project management. I can teach ISO also. This I did at a senior age, after retirement or near retirement I did. That's why I tell everybody, even to the seniors also, there is no age of learning. You learn, go on learning anytime. So, and your age increases. This is what I feel. You learn more. It is true you earn more. Learn more, earn more, and you age more. You have better health because your mind doesn't go this way, that way. You don't go in negative feelings. Where is the time to have negative feeling if you are totally absorbed in yourself? You never think. Emotionally, you are so happy. Even I am sad sometimes, I tell you, because when I start reading something or reading some quotation or reading something, after 1 hour, it goes. Your mind changes. I feel at sleep also, just before sleep, if you have positive things, you won't have any dreams or something like this. Think positive. Just half an hour before, switch off everything, disconnect from everything, and keep that time to yourself. Keep 1 hour to you anytime. That is called me time. Me time. Every day, give 1 hour to. Can I pronounce your?
Yes, please.
Name, please. I just forget.
Andrea. Andrea or Crystal? Huh? Crystal.
Yeah. Yes. Crystal, I can say Crystal.
Yes.
Ajay. Crystal, I am telling you 2 things. If you have any problem, we used to say, sleep is a problem. Whenever you will get up in the morning, may not be the first day, second day, you will get the solution. Sleep is a problem. Honestly, when you get up, have paper and pencil, you get the. But think positive for last half an hour only, and have very good dreams. Think positive or no dreams. You won't even, we have sometimes very bad dreams also, because we had been thinking, our subconscious mind, it is lying, so many years things are lying. 90% it is working, our subconscious mind. Only 10% is working, our RAM, that is our conscious mind. 90% is this thing, hard disk, what is lying inside. So, and the next thing, me time, daily 1 hour for Crystal. Not for anybody. You can sit down somewhere under a tree, in a park, in a restaurant, with a cup of coffee, with if some if you take little wine and spend one every day. That should be your time only, 1 hour. Out of 24 hours, have your time, 24. And you will see 24-hour couple of days, how you will become so happy. 1 hour. Nobody should interrupt in 1 hour. You can leave your house, go to restaurant, wherever you feel calmness, go there. You want to do little exercise, do little thing, whatever you want to do. Enjoy. That called me time. That is, nobody should touch that time, your time. Lifelong, you should reserve that time for you. So that is the greatest investment you will be having for yourself. Yes.
Yes, that's really nice. So what about pets? Do you love pets? Did you have pets earlier, or do you have one now?
So we had earlier. But normally we do not have. So we used to keep when my children were there, my daughter was very fond of, So a small, that white color.
Pomeranian dog?
Pomeranian, small white color. So we kept it for 5-6 years. So then, then they went to colleges here and there or institutes. So we also, when we used to go at that time, that facility to where to keep it. And we kept up to its last day, immediately. We kept it. Then we didn't keep, but mostly our relations, they have it. They have many breeds, they have it. Yes. Thank you.
Yes. So this is a very unique question. अगर आपको भगवान जी मिल गए और या तो यूनिवर्सल एनर्जी कहिए, you get to meet the Almighty, or the universal energy is ready to give you a boon and gift you a superpower. What kind of superpower would you select? And they give you the opportunity to select your own superpower. आपका खुद महाशक्ति आप चुनिए, तो कौन सी महाशक्ति चुनेंगे आप?
मैं महाशक्ति चुनूंगा कि मेरी जो हेल्थ है वो हमेशा ठीक रहे. I remain very strong. I remain very healthy and very active mentally, physically, and emotionally. Now, I will not choose money. I will choose my fitness level very, very high, free from diseases and happy life. So wherever I go, so I meet people. So that weakness should not be there in me by any health point of view, fit and strong. This is what I want.
Excellent, sir. Beautiful, sir. That's really very nice. Sir, अगर आपको ऐसा,
I don't want any house, big house, small house. Pardon?
That's really great. No, I'm listening to you. Yes. I'm sorry for interrupting.
Yes.
Yes, sir. You'd like to share something more, sir?
Oh, thank you very much.
No, there are a few more questions. Just one more big question here coming up.
I feel gratitude. You gave so much time. And you have given time to a common man. I am a common man.
No, please wait. Sir. Sir, अगर आपके हाथ में एक टाइम मशीन दिया गया, and I put it in English now for you because I'm more conversant in English. If we give you a time machine in hand and we ask you to click the button that takes you into the past era, there you have to go and relive somebody's life. तो आप किसकी लाइफ चुनेंगे, relive करके फिर लौट आएंगे? Whose life you'd love to relive and come back, if it is a project work, or like if we give you a task like that, go back in time, whose life?
If I am given the option to click a button and go to his life, so my mentor would be Mahatma Gandhi. I would love to choose him, because the person who has contributed so much for our country. So, and I already told Bapu ke teen bandar what teaching he gave, because he was a selfless man who really, he went to South Africa also. He went to jail also, and he was so highly qualified person. He really sacrificed. People talk about him. That is not good. So what I am aspired from his life, whatever he did for the country, and he had been doing till his last second when he was killed. So when he was shot dead, so he had been contributing. Everybody does some mistakes also. There is no doubt. So we don't say everybody is a perfect person. Nobody is perfect. When you are going in a journey of life, so 100% you cannot perform. So, but majority of the time, whatever he did it, so he did most of the things right for our country.
Yes, excellent, sir. Thank you very much for sharing this piece. We have a small segment called as the rapid fire round. It will just take 10 minutes. Thank you for sharing your time. Thank you for being very patient. Thank you so much. The rapid fire round is a brief round, sir, where you have to just answer in 1 or 2 words. We begin now, sir. Thank you very much. My dear friends, please join me to get to know sir's likes and dislikes. It's a beautiful session. Sir shared a lot of wisdom and knowledge with us and his experiences as well, and beautiful messages for all of us. Join us now on the rapid fire round. Sir, the best month of the year, your favorite month?
My favorite month is September.
Anything special? Birthday, anniversary?
I am born in September, and the weather is very good in September. Neither hot nor cold.
Oh, beautiful weather. That's beautiful. So, your favorite breakfast?
My breakfast favorite is omelette and bread. So I take it.
Yes, sir.
Omelette with vegetables and all this thing mixed up. Yes.
Yes. So, among all the 7 days, your favorite day?
My favorite day is Wednesday.
Your favorite number?
My favorite number is 7.
The insect you don't like?
Don't like which number?
The insect that you don't like. कीड़े मकोड़े रहते हैं ना सर, तो जो कीड़ा आपको नहीं पसंद, जैसा मॉस्किटो, फ्लाई, कॉकरोच.
Oh, cockroach also I don't like.
ओके सर. सर, क्या आपने कभी किसी चीज पर पैसा खर्च किया, उसके बाद में ऐसा लगा कि क्यों मैंने खर्च किया? Have you ever regretted on spending money on any item or maybe an article or something like that? किसी वस्तु पर आपने खर्च किया और फिर बाद में लगा कि मैं क्यों खर्च कर दिया मैंने पैसे?
किसी इंसेक्ट पे?
नहीं, किसी चीज पे.
Oh, so I spent money on something and later on I regretted using. So yes. I spend money on buying something that is electronic thing, so which was already lying with me. So it became, unnecessary surplus for me. So that I didn't like it.
Yes, sir. That's really nice, sir. Thank you for sharing. So, I'd like to know your favorite snack. Your favorite snack? Like samosa, kachori.
No, I am non-vegetarian. I take fish snacks.
Oh, great. That's really, it's very healthy too.
Yes.
Yeah. Fish is healthy.
Yes. This is what I like. And in vegetarian, I like papdi, golgappa papdi. I like it in vegetarian.
Yes. So, you believe experience is more important or theory? Like experiential learning or theoretical learning, according to your thoughts and views?
You see, experience is much more important than theory because there are 2 things. One is unconscious incompetence and other is unconscious competence. And with theory, you become conscious competence, but with the experience, you become unconscious competent. Because as you are driving a car and you are also attending to a mobile, you are also talking somebody, because of the experience of the practice, more and more practice you do it, more perfect you become. So it is because this certificate doesn't certify you. Even qualification acquiring doesn't certify that you are a qualified man. It is just on papers only. It is only with experience, so you learn a lot of things.
Yes, sir. So, एक सुंदर सा दिन, एक प्यारा सा दिन, बस एक शब्द में एक्सप्लेन कीजिए.
क्या चीज?
एक सुंदर सा दिन, एक प्यारा सा दिन, एक अच्छा सा दिन, एक ही शब्द में बोलनी है. तो वो कौन सा शब्द है जो आप एक्सप्लेन करेंगे? How will you describe a beautiful day in one word?
मुझे आज का दिन बहुत ही सुंदर लगा. क्रिस्टल के साथ मैंने जो टाइम बिताया, it has really enhanced emotionally. मेरी लाइफ का one of the most beautiful day है आज. I love it. I love Crystal. I love respect Crystal. I love her. Yes.
Thank you.
I feel gratitude.
Thank you, sir. We are also very grateful for having you here, sir. That's really wonderful. Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir, for your time. Before we end, can you give us 3 gifts in the form of 3 words? Three beautiful words. Any 3 empowering words like courage, peace, joy. Which are your words? 3 empowering words which are close to your heart.
Yes. So let me think of. So you should be, whenever you speak, you should be very conscious. You should collaborate with people. You should coordinate with people, and you should cooperate with people, and you should together co-construct with people. And another 3 words I can give it, you should be always happy. You should always be hungry to grow, and you should always be humble for helping others. That's what I want.
Excellent, sir. You've given us many gifts. Thank you very much. Looking forward to many more interactions. Thank you for your time. Thank you for adjusting. We apologize for the inconvenience earlier that was caused.
No, not at all.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
God bless.
God bless you. Thank you, sir. God bless. Thanks.
God bless you, Crystal.
Thanks.
I am humbled with you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
My dear friends, we come to an end to the International Fab Talks for today. We had a wonderful time, a learning experience from our wonderful guest and celebrity who is here with us till now. He is Mr. Anil Kumar Goswami, who has joined us all the way from Gurgaon, India. Thanks to him and his time and, of course, the wisdom that he shared. We would like you to share this beautiful video with others too, such that they could also focus on building a beautiful image, a beautiful future for themselves. Stay safe and stay blessed. Like, comment, subscribe, and share this video to everyone who you come across. Stay safe. Thank you.
Thank you. Humbled. Thank you.